I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and today we're doing a follow-up fab or fail on a product that I fab or failed 2 videos ago, but I did it on Paisley's hair. If you've watched that video, you know that Paisley's hair is type 4C and my hair is type 2A, so it's a very different hair texture. And everyone was leaving comments asking me what they would look like in my hair and if they would work as well. This is what we're testing today, you guys. It's called the waveformer. This is the waveformer from Amazon. If you look up waveformer that's owned by Curlformer, this is not what they look like. Theirs are actually spirals. So don't confuse the two. I got mine on Amazon, obviously, and it comes with a pack of 24 and then this hook stick. And you pretty much just slide the hook all the way through the former, and then you latch your hair in it and you pull it out. And then this shape is supposed to be what the shape of your hair comes out like after it air dries. So the great awesome thing to this is it can be a great heatless curl as well. So we're gonna test and see how it looks on my hair and how long it takes, etc. So let's get to it. Okay, you guys, so to start the hairstyle, what I did was take the packages. It originally looked like this, came in a pack of 24, and I separated them out. Now, just for the record, there is no difference in the length of the orange or the pink once they're stretched out. They're exactly the same. And they are the 20-inch length, which I used on Paisley's hair. If you've watched that video, you can find it up there if you haven't. But I used these on Paisley's hair, and her hair is a little shorter and they were almost too long. On mine, I think they're just gonna be perfect. So I took the stick to begin with. It was separated into 3 sections and snapped it together. And then you take one of your waveformers and you slide the stick right up the hook, all the way up the waveformer. And so it looks like this when you're finished. And that's how you're gonna begin. So to prep my hair, I divided it in half. I pulled one side completely out of the way, and I left just one section down at the bottom in. And I'm gonna take a spray bottle and I'm gonna just lightly mist. I don't want my hair soaking wet or it will just take too long to dry. So I'm just gonna mist it. Then I'm taking my favorite curling cream, or a mousse would work too if you have a favorite mousse. And I'm just gonna run the curling cream through because I really want the curl to adhere to my hair. And that's how I'm prepping my hair. Okay, so once I have that set, I'm gonna take a section, probably like a 1-inch piece. And you guys can see, like, my hair has some natural curl to it. I would say, like, on the hair texture scale, I'm probably a 2A. It's very, very light, but there is a little wave to my hair. So I'm gonna take it, twist it at the root, then take the hook, and you just hook it around that section of hair. And then you try to pull this as tight to the scalp as you can and hold it to the scalp while you pull, there we go, hands in the way, the rest of it through. Ta-da! So it ends up looking just like that. And remember, if you watched Paisley's hair video too, we talked about how you can put them in where the curl pops out to begin with, or flip it upside down to where the curl pops down. And I prefer them popping out away from the head. It just gives it a lot more volume. So try to hit that when you're doing your curls. So then you take the next stick and we're gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna take another section. And for me, like with Paisley's hair, I was really particular about making sure I kind of did like a pretty box for her twist. For mine, I'm not as worried about that because my hair will naturally hide some of those part lines better than hers did. So I'm gonna hold it like this, pull it through, and voila, we have our next one. Okay, so we have those 3 set, and you can see even I, with my hair that's like maybe to here normally, still have like a good 3 or 4 inches or 6 inches on these. So you can have fairly long hair and still pull these off because I got plenty left over. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the next section, move up a little, let some more hair down, and do the next section. Okay, so one thing I will say is this is a little trickier doing on yourself, just because it's kind of hard to twist it and see what you're doing at the same time. And I don't have Paisley here helping me thread all of my little hooks. Okay, here's where we're at, you guys. I have all of these in. I kind of went back towards the back of my head on these, and now I'm moving to where I'm doing it more to the side. So you can see I'm just dividing this in half. Same steps, twisting it, making sure I get it fully hooked, and then slide it down. and voila. Okay you guys, I'm on my last two. I did a heavy part on one side and flipped these to the orange side as well, just because I didn't want a middle part when we were all done. And you can see I've got quite a few in. I think I'm gonna end up close to 3 bags when I'm all said and done, which is roughly, weirdly, what I used on Paisley too. So go figure. And hook it, just make sure you get all the hair in there. And pull it through. And I think I'm done. Whoa. Okay you guys, here's the finished look. I'll spin around so you can see it all in its glory. Now, I personally don't think I would want to sleep on this after having them in my head. It's like mildly heavy, but not like uncomfortably so. But I think sleeping on them would be not soft. So I definitely am gonna let them air dry. I probably will sit under a dryer just to speed it up a little. That's the plan. And then we'll take them out and show you what the final product looks like. Okay guys, I've been letting them sit and air dry. Like I said, you could sit under a dryer if you wanted to make it a little faster. We're gonna try taking them out now and see what they look like. And I don't even know where to begin. Let's maybe start in the bottom. These really do pull out fairly easy. It doesn't hurt to just kind of gently pull them out. It's not like they're tugging or catching on my hair. I'm just slowly removing. If they feel curled. They look curled. Let's do some on this side. You can see I'm not even having to squeeze the top or anything. They really do just pretty much slide off. So that's nice and easy. Okay, so normally, obviously I probably wouldn't leave them like this. I would try to separate the curls more. You can do that either by just pulling them apart by yourself with your fingers like this, or another easy way to do it is to just flip your head upside down and then kind of run your fingers through your scalp, and that loosens the curls too. So I'm gonna do that now. And that's what it looks like when the curls are a little more separated. And then you can just tweak and style as you see fit. Okay you guys, so I've kind of tousled my hair. I added a little finishing spray and I added a headband. And you can see this is the finished look, so let's do the final spin. Voila! I'm giggling. Here's a funny fact for you guys. Can you see this piece I'm working with right here? How it has a noticeable length difference? That is where Paisley cut her own hair out.
I feel like it's gonna be heavy when I walk around.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So this is the finished product. Whoa.
It kind of feels heavy.
Whoa, that's too reversed. Check that out.
Cool.
Round she goes. Ta-da! I like it. I think they turned out really cute. I will be interested to see how long I can get them to last in her hair, but I bet I can get at least a couple days out of them. But I think it's fun for a change, and especially because it was a heatless curl, which makes it bonus on this natural hair. Okay, you guys, so let's do the fab or fail scale. I'm gonna give it a 2 thumbs up fab. So I think it dried really easy. It's a great way to get curls in your hair without using heat. It kind of reminds me of the texture of my my DP waver, my triple barrel, but no heat. So bonus, I think it's great because it works on seemingly all textures of hair, and it's not that expensive. So there you go, 2 thumbs up for me. And we'll put a link in the description box to where you guys can find them, where I found them on Amazon. If you guys haven't watched our other videos, you can find them over here. Don't forget to subscribe to our videos so you can see all of our other awesome hair tutorials by clicking down here. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, you guys.